How many moments in your life are you spending doing what you can to make sure you don't lose something? Let's just think about that. Whether it's money, whether it's things in the house, think about the energy. Let me ask you this. What percentage of your day would you say is gently spent making sure you don't lose something? Right? Someone might have just thoughts about losing money, thoughts about losing a friend, thoughts about if those people they might get mad at me, thoughts about losing your spouse, thoughts about whatever. Think about that energy, right? Yeah, thought health, right? What's the percentage would you say a day, right? 85%. Now, it's an interesting thing because not everything, I'm not saying we want to do this, but like how much of those things could we lose? I'm here to help you be in the thing that brings you joy. No matter what level of abundance I bring into my life, no matter what friends I bring, no matter what house I have, no matter who you end up with, whatever, the two things that fulfill me are sitting at this computer and helping people, no matter what it pays, no matter what it does, and spending time with my daughter. That's it. It's that simple. There's two things I want to do. That and also like be like the best version of me. And my job is to go, okay, what's in the way of it, right? Is there certain food? Is there certain things? What's in the way of it? There's two things I want to do. I just love to sit here and pump this content out, and it comes out all the time. So why would I interrupt it? Why would I interrupt this? Why would I interrupt this so that I can search through YouTube all day? Why would I interrupt this so that I can hold on to something that does not give me what this right now gives me? This right now is the point of life for me. This is a huge point of life. Not just because it's helping you, but because the content that's coming through is helping me, right? And every time I'm done, I go, what did I just learn? And then I have to do it, right? So this is really big for you to understand. Like there's one or two things you want to do. And when I ask people what their goal is, sometimes they say, I want to win an Oscar. No. That's not what you want. You want to act because you like to create. No, I want the Oscar. I'll tell you something. I got a New York Times best-selling book award. The goal that I had was to get a New York Times bestseller all of a sudden. And when I got it, it was the saddest moment. You'll feel that when you finally get the car. You'll go, this is it? This is it? No matter what, when you finally get the house, this is it? When you finally get the thing. Your favorite thing is the thing you do with God. The thing you do that comes through you. Right now, where is this coming from? Right? This right here is my favorite thing. This is one of my favorite things. This singing with my daughter and finding my greatest version of myself. This is all life is. There's nothing to chase that's bigger than this right now. Are you getting what I'm saying? And take in how this applies to you. You might, yeah, someone just said painting, right? What's your biggest thing? Like, let's really just notice what our biggest thing is and write it out. Is it meditating? It's creating? Is it painting? Is it just while I'm building something? It's carpentry. It's being with my dogs. Like, let's create a couple of favorite things and make those things the ultimate goal, more than some giant financial thing, more than some big thing, right? Self-actualization and being with my daughter. Creating gardens and playing with my son. Take in so we can undo the giant lie that there's something bigger than that in the moment thing that comes through you. You know, we're not here to chase an external result. We're here to give our gift. There's no tree going, if I get 10,000 apples out, I win the New York Times Apple Tree Award. Like, it just wants to make the apples. I want you to make what is your gift. You know, what are your things, the ongoing thing, your end point? Do you get what I'm saying? I raise frequency, sitting in nature, taking baths. Let's make this the end point. What's the ultimate goal? Just creating, just being there to serve, to hug someone, because it is one thing to understand, it's one thing to do your gift, but it's really hard to do your gift when you're constantly convinced that an external goal will beat the thing you're doing right now. Does that make sense? It's one thing to be giving your gift, but it's hard to give your gift while you're constantly in the convinced state that your ultimate happiness is over there. How do I give my gift fully if I'm like, this is nice, but I'm doing it to get a Lamborghini? I'm just trying to get somewhere else. I want you to know what I'm doing is the ultimate goal right now. So when you're playing guitar or you're just hanging out with friends or you're, whatever it is, that's the ultimate goal. And the more you just start to go, that's the end point. That's my goal. That's it. Right? Then you start to be okay with doing that and you stop calling it doing nothing. Like people articulate, I'm doing nothing. I keep doing nothing though. Just paint. That's your gift. Just paint. Yes. Your problem isn't that you're just painting. Your problem is you believe it's something else, right? I want you to aim fully at the thing that you think is not the ultimate goal. For some people, it might be a changeable goal, right? Like my goal is to feel alone for a week, right? That's the ultimate goal. That's the highest version of you so that I can transcend the goal. Christopher says, but I feel guilty for it. And my immediate thought is, cool. Be okay with feeling, your goal should be to be okay with feeling guilt for a couple weeks. Because you have a belief, I can hear in that sentence, yeah, but I feel guilty doing it. That guilt equals death. And guilt is here to be a transcended passing emotion, right? So another way to do it is, what's your biggest fear? To feel guilty, to feel abandoned, to feel not enough? Boom, you're just meeting God if you go, I'm going to do that and open the doors to making it okay. I'm going to be alone. I'm going to feel not enough. I'm going to feel whatever, right? Whatever, I'm going to be okay with it, right? So if you get anything, and I'll probably say that all weekend, if you get anything out of this, one, take in, there's no higher goal than the thing that is you giving your gift in the moment. When you're knitting, when you're meditating, when you're creating, when you're coaching someone, if that's really it, don't coach someone so you can get a bunch of money, right? Don't coach someone because you are coaching them and because a gift is coming through you. Like, make your work the end point, not the financial goal, right? Make the thing coming through your end point. And some of you might go, I don't even know what mine is, because you're so brainwashed into thinking there's an external goal, right? So that's really big, that there's an external goal that I have to hit, right? That's the lie. That is a societal lie. Your goal is to do what you do, and it's only what you do, what's your thing. Don't look at what a bunch of people do and go, what do I do? It's what you do. And a lot of you might not know what that is. And a lot of us might not know what it is, and it might be an ever-changing thing. And when you don't know what to do, Maya Angelou says, when you don't know what to do nothing. Why? Because when you start to meditate and you just listen, things start to come to you, right? So that's why we're doing a meditation.